Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I lost internet completely, and it's back. And if it goes out again for some reason, I have my phone set up right here, attached to cellular data, which will be a bit slower and a weird angle, but I will switch to that with one button. So they're not going to stop me from showing up and doing the readings on these great questions you guys have. Hi, I'm back. All right. Still trying. Okay. So I have your questions, and we're starting today with, you can go down to the timestamping if you're watching this on replay, because there's dead space at the beginning and all kind of mess. So, all right. I'm going to just jump into number one, questions that I gathered. And let's have a look. Let's start out at 3 years into the reading. At about 6 minutes in, we'll have a look at MAGA election clerk Tina Peters, who is accused of not counting ballots in local races. Let's start with Tina Peters and see what's going to happen to her. Not a good look. Okay. Let's see here. Tina Peters. I've read on her before, haven't I? Thank you, Rick. I appreciate it. Doesn't Jen Lynn have something going on today? Isn't her because 10% of 10% of the income that comes from this channel goes to feedingamerica.org. But I think Jen Lynn's doing a whole live stream. Yeah. So anyway. Thank you, Gerardo. Mandy, I have read on her before. Okay. Where's Tina from? I'm not sure. Okay, it's a better connection now. Good. All right. So, actually mark 7 minutes in. Tina Peters. So you haven't been counting ballots in local races. Such as Tina Peters is accused of. What's going to happen to Tina Peters? Thank you. She thinks she could do whatever she wanted. This is a very arrogant card, a very sitting pretty, I do what I want kind of energy, which from what I can tell is fairly accurate. All right, we have the card rack. Thank you. Polly Wanda, I imagine a deck of tarot cards with Autumn playing all the parts. I love your brain. I love how you think. It is awesome. Anyway. Dave says, of course, she's a red hat freak. For a second there, I thought you were talking about me. I was like, I don't wear hats very often on here. Oh, red. Okay, we're changing the subject. Okay, yes. Yes, she is. Oh, those Democrats. 10 of Pentacles, Page of Swords. This is just straight up bullying. I don't care what you people voted. You didn't vote the way I wanted you to vote. Tough. The arrogance is just epic. Elaine's saying, so I see you found your thrills on Blueberry Hills. Thank you, Fi. You guys are cheering me up. Thank you. So this is the arrogance is epic. The arrogance here is wow levels of you've got to be kidding me. Thank you. Epic, epic, epic. So what's going to happen to you? Raging narcissism. I mean, just center of the universe. Yeah, she's going to get knocked out of that little perfect tower of hers where she's up above everybody else. That's the refusal to accept what the Democrats are turning in. This is an institution. This is her losing her job and possible. This is weakness, sickness, incarceration. This is really being out in the cold in not a great place. So she's going to fall hard, but that's part of it is because she's so far up her own nose that Kevin says she'd fit right into Texas politics. Lynette says, dude, I can feel it here. I'm so glad you guys are here. Around it, na 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 na, hey, hey, hey. Oh, judgment, you say. Oh, judgment, you were going to pass. You were going to decide who was going to win, who was not going to win and lose, and no, she will never be. I do. It does feel like she's actually going to see the inside of a jail. I'm getting the cold cement, the cold stone inside a prison. May not be a long sentence, but I'm feeling definitely that, and she will never be allowed anywhere near anything to do with voting again. And she's going to fall hard from her ivory narcissism. So, bye. I shan't miss reading on you. I shall not. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Thank you. Okay, Tara is back smelling delicious. Good. All right. We're at 12. We just hit 12 minutes in. Let's have a look at 12:30. Let's have a look at Sherry's question. Some states are including verbiage in their voter suppression bills. Oh, you know, this is going to a lovely place. You can already tell. This is going to be fantastic. Bluebirds and rainbows and sunshine. Some states are including verbiage in their voter suppression bills that state the legislature can overturn the election results if they don't like the outcome. Please tell us they won't succeed. Okay, thanks. Breathe. 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 States overturning elections, state legislatures rather, overturning elections because voter schmoters. I think some cards turned over, but I can't see them right offhand, so I'm just going to keep going. Thank you. State legislatures deciding elections. What are those? We decide who wins and who loses. Really now? Even the sky is getting dark. Going, I don't like that. You don't like it either. So is this going to stand? That's voting. And if you lose, you walk away. King of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Yeah, this is far right garbage. Oh yeah, we're gonna put in who we want to put in. So are any states going to pass this? It's saying yes, that some states can actually try it, and it's going to be in court so fast. So individual states overturning election results because they feel like it. Oh, it's not my party, therefore I don't have to play ball. Like McConnell said, you only have to put in a Supreme Court justice in the last year of a president's term if it's in your party, if the president's of your party. Bullpucky. Makes me crazy. Oh, we're not taking this line down. Not happening. Grief, you need to turn some lights on. There we go. It's better. Whew. It ends in a burden. That was the card that turned itself over. But let's see. Sitting pretty. We do what we want. There's the star. We have the power. Insult to injury. But there's the partnership. Take your burden and get out. I'm feeling, yeah, I states who are thinking about doing this, don't do it. Seriously, don't do it. Because not only am I feeling lawsuits, I'm feeling a real potential for violence, and I'm feeling a potential for, you can kiss a whole generation of voters goodbye. Younger generation. Kevin's saying one word, filibuster. At the state level, that's the problem. Kate's asking if the legislation passed, would the Supreme Court uphold it or overturn it? Oh. Let me add that here. Make sure I've got that marked down at about. Ooh, crazy. This is the kind of stuff that makes you crazy. SCOTUS. Uphold or overturn. Okay. One would hope, but yeah, I hear what you're saying completely. All right, let's see. 17. Man. All right, Supreme Court. Possibility of states overturning elections. State legislatures, I should say, overturning elections. What say you? Oh, wow. You want to see a Pluto return in a country? You want to see what happens when that intense emotion and claim to power, when people try to usurp power to themselves? You want to see people in the streets? This is how you do it. Temperance. Good. The Supreme Court would need to calm things down by saying no. Hanged Man. Hello, Chad. Calming things down. Okay, King of Cups. Burden. Okay, I think, hopefully you can see me. Yeah, that internet went out again, so hopefully this is working. So, let me know. Good. Hey, everybody. What are you doing down there? Huh. You okay? You okay? You took quite a tumble. Okay. Yep. That's an idea, Love Julie. Thank you. All right. So here we are. Well, certainly, while the Biden administration is there, their federal things, no matter what, people would things would kick in to make this stop, and this burden would be taken away from them. This is not yours. They would, if they tried it, it wouldn't stand. It wouldn't hold. No way. Dead as a doornail. Their legislative decision, dead as a doornail. And for those who perhaps don't know, that isn't a person. That's a statue. That's a statue on top of a sarcophagus. So, okay, there's that. All right. So, are they going to try? It looks like it. Are they going to succeed? I don't think so. So that's good. Sorry, the camera's somewhere weird on this, so I'm not going to be looking right at the camera just to be able to watch what's going on. So, okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Actually, the picture's better. Oh, good. I'm glad. Well, this is using cellular data, and it's on an iPhone, so you get to see more of the fact that I turned 50 in November. But anyway, that doesn't matter. All right. Let me see if I can grab these questions out of there before the page tells me, you get nothing because, oh no, don't do that. There, okay. So I won't lose the questions. All right, so at about 22 and a bit in, okay, Rhonda had a question at 22:30. And I'm sorry about the, thank you guys. Sorry about the chat. The chat is this big and it goes by, so I'm going to miss some things you've said. So sorry about that. Okay. So, Rhonda had a question. Will the Arkansas doctor who gave jailed detainees Ivermectin? I keep wanting to say Ivermectin for COVID-19 get in trouble or lose his license? You would think so. I mean, it comes under that isn't what it's for. So it comes under the heading of using prisoners to test medications, and that's very illegal. So thank you guys. Oh, thank you, Citra. Ivermectin. Thank you, Kat. Ivermectin. Polly Wanda, my young neighbor said, by the time I see some justice, I'll be an old woman in my 40s. There's nothing wrong with turning 50. It's more evident. It doesn't matter. All right, Arkansas doctor, doing medical testing on prisoners, which is illegal because using these kinds of heinous drugs on it's not good for you in the first place. RCN said there is a human version. Was that the one this person was using? Because it's still not what this is for. It's still off-label, and you can't really do stuff like that with prisoners. That's the card for going up the river. That's my card for going to prison. So those are the prisoners. 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, Sun card, 10 of Wands, Queen of Wands. This is far right. I mean, honestly, what we're talking about here is we are edging into Mengele territory. Supremacy. What race is the doctor? What race were the prisoners who were chosen to be given this medication? I wonder. This is us out here saying, yes, we've got vaccines and we've got these things, and prisoners, or the Republicans saying, oh, take this, this, and this. I mean, at least, they shouldn't have done anything. But I mean, at the very least, couldn't they have like picked something that actually has shown a limited ability to fight off COVID? There's a particular antidepressant which has actually shown a little efficacy. It's been out for decades and has lots of testing behind it, and he shouldn't have done this at all. But couldn't you at least pick something where there's actually some proof it works? Oh, Ivana, I'm sorry. When's Corona going to be? I wish I knew. I'm sorry. We might be able to look at that later. Yeah, that was a really bad decision, Spiff. So full of himself. Boy, it's like narcissism day on the readings. Oh, yeah. I know what's good for America. I know better than anybody. I don't care what the CDC said. I don't care. I'm a doctor. I'm on the right. I'm on the far right. Therefore, I know what's best for America. You don't know what's best. Let me tell you. The fact that we're in the minority. Oh, no. Everyone agrees with me. They're just afraid to say so. The arrogance, seriously, the narcissism is like up here today on these people we're reading on. So, is he going to get into trouble? Again, huge tower. Huge tower. And they can arrest Trump anytime now. Okay, thanks. Oh, yeah. People who are doing stuff like this, he's going to be prosecuted. He's going to lose his license. He's going to be prosecuted. Bye. I mean, it's like it feels almost like for a number of these people, it's kind of like bye as they fall. Bye. Man, what is wrong with these people? All right, 28. Oh, okay, so Kristen, who's kind of bring us these great, fantastic headlines. Thank you, Kristen. With Uncover the News. Lindsey Graham? Quote, the chance of another 9/11 just went through the roof. Is that Lindsey Graham? Because he needs to take several seats. So, and, oh, wait, 20, yeah, it started about 28 here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the 9/11 attackers were from what country? I'm sorry. What country were most of the 9/11 attackers from? Saudi Arabia. Yes, that was it. Kate says, I said something about, I'd say you could take all of the seats, but he has to save some for the rest of the narcissists. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let me just, first of all, 3 cards. Have we just increased the likelihood of another 9/11? Which just makes me crazy. It doesn't feel like it. Far right burden. They're blowing up over there because they don't have anything. your extreme policies, your extreme views of the world, your racism, your narcissism, your lack of your embrace of Trump, your embrace of lies, your gaslighting, your cruelty, all of that says people, the majority, actual majority, don't want to vote for you. So they're over there making noise, trying to scaremonger. World cards, disappointments. They're trying to create a victory for themselves, not the far right's trying to create a victory here for themselves. This doesn't even feel like, even though that's the world, this doesn't even feel like it's overseas. This feels like it's here. They're just making noise. Three more cards. Another huge 9/11 style attack in the U.S. Trump. That's Trump. 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, Queen of no. I don't have any catastrophes here. No. But Lindsey, let's throw 3 cards on Lindsey. I care nothing for others. I'm the rancid mint julep cares about himself. 8 of, he's just working. It's trying to come up with anything to complain about, anything to push their agenda. It's just more the same. Here's Trump. Oh, the sword of truth. Evidence. They're trying to make as much of anything they can, because this is what's coming. It's all that legal stuff and the committee and the, you name it, select committee, and all of this is coming. So they're trying to make as much noise as they can. Good luck. If you have decent policies, if you weren't doing your level best to be rotten human beings, people would vote for you. That's your decision. That is your decision. Anyway. Polly Wanda. Overheard MAGA comment. Trump has made America the greatest nation in the entire country. Sure. With his big brain. Yeah. Okay. We're at 3330. Okay, 3330. Will Republicans lose seats from the January 6th Select Committee investigation before the 2022 election? So, I need a sip of my protein drink here. Kate Priest, as opposed to all the other nations in the country? Yeah. I'm so glad he straightened that out for us. Wow. All right. Actually, it's more like 3430. All right. Because of the Select Committee, the January 6th Select Committee investigation, M. Kelpie was asking, will Republicans lose seats? Let's see. Oh, thank you, M. Kelpie. Thank you, guys. Because of the January 6th. I might actually try this. It's really hard to do this at this angle. January 6th Select Committee. All right. There. Oh. Shh. There. Okay. I think that's all right. So we'll just keep on keeping on. And I'll mute that too. So in theory, this is muted. That's muted. Turn the volume all the way down here. Okay. All right. I turned you down. And I can switch back over. All right, I'll just have to remove this. Okay. If I hit that button, then it'll end the broadcast, but now I can't get rid of this. You know what? I'm going to put this in a drawer. It can make all the noise it wants to. There. It can make all the noise it wants to in the drawer. $37.30. All right, $37.30. Will Republicans lose? Will Republicans lose? Republicans lose seats because of January 6th Select Committee investigations. See if I can get this energy. Will Republicans lose seats? No, floating lips, they aren't. It's just a way. Queen of Swords. All right, well, that's the investigation. Those are investigators. Okay, so we're in the right area for energy. Okay, we've got the Six of Wands, the Hanged Man. Strength. Ooh, strength of the committee. Ooh, putting some people out in the cold. Some legal decisions being made. People who thought they had this great semi victory on the far right, getting strung up by their heels. Strength of the investigation. Legal decisions made. Republicans out in the cold. They're not going to play around. Holly Wanda, I love that. I traced my cat's family tree back to a bowl of kitty treats. For a second there, I thought you meant you traced your family tree back to a bowl of kitty treats, because I'm pretty sure that's just been my family for ever and ever. Elaine's going, let me out, let me out. Well, this January 6th Select Committee is not playing. Not playing. Six of Cups. They're working together. They're going to get to the bottom of it. It's a matter of saving democracy. It's a matter of that day when you had all those legislators who were hiding, who were afraid. 10 of Swords, Hermit, 5 of Swords. Oh, they're going to, right in the center is this really strong, looking at everything that was done. Everyone, everything. They're not playing around. That's the energy I'm definitely getting. They are not playing. Oh, Onene is here. Hello. Yes. But again, I was going to say, oh, nay, nay. They are not playing. Oh, nay, nay. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Katie saying phone, saying, how dare you treat me like this? I've been an honest servant for at least 2 years. I'm warning you. I know the Roomba. I know the shark. It's a shark. Even better. The indignity. I tend to name my devices based on mythology. I've had Persephone, I've had Thor, I've had just various Cerberus, but I haven't named the phone yet. I haven't named the phone. I have to think about that. Something to do with probably Hermes. Yeah. Mercury, Hermes, something like that. Communication. I have to think about it. All right. So we are at about 42. Okay. Brenda had a question, and Floating Lotus, they had a question as well. They kind of go together. So Brenda was asking, will the world forgive Biden for the Afghanistan withdrawal? I hope so. Floating Lotus was saying, will the media report widely on the reason or treason that forced the withdrawal from Afghanistan? And combine with Brenda C's question, if you'd like. So as far as forgiving Biden, I can have a look. I have the sense where it could have been handled better, but not by much. That it was going to be a mess. Page of Wands, Messenger. That could also be the media. Chaos. Knight of Wands. It's Taliban Tower. Yeah, the whole thing's a mess. The whole thing's a mess, but it's not like Biden got us in there and it's not like he got us in there and everything was all because of him and all his decisions and all of this. And I don't know that anybody, honestly, anyone who with any grasp of reality thinks that Joe Biden was like, oh yeah, just pull everybody out and who cares who's killed? Come on, Jack. No. It is a burden, the writer making a mess. You're making a big deal of it, of course. Knight of Wands, people on the far right making a big deal of it. Page of Pentacles, even down to lowly Republicans are seeing it as a way to try to hurt Biden. I don't think this is changing anybody's mind about us. Irma's saying Mercurius. I like that. Thank you. Dave, how is it treason to withdraw troops from occupying a foreign country? Oh, no, I think it's more, will the media put the blame back on the bad situation, like who really set up the bad situation? Like releasing 5,000 prisoners for a measly 3-month ceasefire that will dump the whole problem into your successor's lap. But now your successor in your own country is dealing with 5,000 more fighters. Yeah. So media. Well, the situation is dire. I mean, there's no and in media, in news, the old adage still stands: if it bleeds, it leads. Judgment, 5 of Wands, and Queen of Wands. The media is just reporting on it, and they'll continue reporting on it. At the same time, they're also very ratings based, if that makes sense. And so the media are probably reaching a point where people are more interested in the hurricane right now. There's America. Sun, the star, the moon. I can't remember ever pulling these 3 cards just like this. America, the sun, the star, and the moon. First of all, sun, star, names of news or quote-unquote news publications reporting on the chaos. It doesn't feel personal. They've got pages to fill. It's the big thing. But are they going to properly, lay blame back at Trump? No, because he's not front and center. And Jolie, yeah, quick news cycles run the show. Absolutely. The Emperor. Queen of Cups, 5 of Swords. Yeah, we're just going to move forward. Expect nothing from the media, or expect little from the media on Okay, still trying. All right. So, where was I? Oh, much love to you too, Sandy. All right. So, moving on. Oh, Jim Jordan. Oh, Jim Jordan at 50. Jim Jordan. Oh wow, I'm surprised anybody's still here with all the technical difficulties I've had. Jen Lynn's got something going, I think. I got a notification of that, and I just saw that Whimsy is going on, and so thank you. Thank you for those who have stayed with me. Oh, no sound? Is there really? Turn up the volume. No. Okay, if I do, whoops. Okay, does this help? Okay, does that help? Let me know if you can hear me now. You hear me now? Is it better? Is it still low sound? Low volume. Nothing's muted. Okay. Settings. Audio. Microphone. Echo cancellation. Automatically adjust mic volume. iPhone microphone. Yeah, it's the only microphone I have is the iPhone one. It's not going to be as. Okay, I'll have to speak up then, I guess. I don't know what else to do. There's only one microphone, and I've turned everything up that I can. Okay, how do I cancel out of this? Okay, all right, if I speak up, is that any better? Is it more like it was before? All right. All right. Keep it on, keep it on. Okay, let's see here. Kind of okay. All right, well, all right, this is going to look weird for a minute because I'm going to go into my settings. So if I go into settings here, well, I have another option. Okay, if I turn this on, maybe that would be better. And sound. Okay, sorry, I'm going back to the questions in just a second here. Ringtone, different sounds. Okay, it doesn't say anything about microphone though. All right, so I'll have to, where was I? Apple, Safari. Okay, does it sound any better? Okay, good. Oh, good, good, good. Yay. All right. Now we're getting there. All right. So at 54 minutes, we're going to look at Jim Jordan. Lucky us. What I was saying before was thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm having all these technical difficulties, and then on top of it, Jen Lynn's got a fundraiser going, and I got notification of that popped up, and then Whimsy just popped up as well. She's started something, but you guys are still hanging with me, so thank you. Thank you. All right. The phone has had a rough day. Mercurius has had a rough day. Kind of reminds me of Picard when he was taken by the Borg. Locutus. Okay, 54:30. Jim Jordan. Do I have to say anything more than, oh, thank you, Kate, for being here. Thank you, guys. So, yeah, I lost 10 people like that as soon as I mentioned. Let's see. It's funny. Oh, well. All right, Jim Jordan now admitting he spoke with Trump multiple times during the Capitol siege. And continued Jim Jordan was joined by Matt Gaetz for a call during which they implored Donald Trump to tell his supporters to stand down. Jim Jordan, let's start with you. Oh, no, Katie, it's an iPhone. Thank you. Thank you, Charles. Kevin's saying, yes, Locutus, sleep data. Okay, King of Swords. Yeah, get us some help. Help! Help us. Get the military down here and help us. Wasn't that what Lindsey Graham was apparently yelling at one of the security people? Do something. It's like, you helped start this mess. Okay, Four of Pentacles, Devil card, King of Cups, Chariot, Page of Wands. Jim Jordan. He had some darkness in his heart. Trying to send a message, send help, send help, send help, send help. The message, send help, send help. He's not going to be able to hide it. Send help, send help. There were witnesses hearing what he was saying. He was begging for help, yelling for help. But going into it, he thought he'd be fine. He was coming from a very dark place. But once it started, you don't say. Really? Oh, thank you, Kathy. Thank you. Whew. Oh, Fi's saying I just look at the other channels because I want to see Clarence Field's name. I'm worried. I thought he came on. I just saw his name within the last 24 hours, didn't I? Out in French. What is a heart? Who knew? Black shriveled thing about yay big. Jim Jordan. It's like I'm inside the Capitol building and you can hear the pounding. You can hear glass shatter, pounding. Even at a distance, you can hear some rhythmic pounding. Three of Cups. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Message, the phone call. He's not going to be able to spin it. There are too many. He's going to try to spin it. Of course, he's going to be like, "I asked for help. He sent help. What's the problem?" It's like hours and hours and hours later. You know, Jim Jordan has no shame. I mean, you don't need me to tell you that. He has 0 on the shame meter. So, oh boy. Jolie says, caught in his own deception. Couldn't happen to a better person. Mr. Megaphone. Yeah, Mr. Airhorn. The human air horn. Yep. So at 1 hour, let's have a quick look at Matt Gaetz, joined by Representative Matt Gaetz. So, Matt Gaetz, what's the situation with you and the you were on a call with Jim Jordan in which they implored Donald Trump to tell his supporters to stand down. Matt Gaetz. I don't blame anybody for being scared in that situation, but considering how much they did to lead up to it, oh, thank you, Pink. Considering how much they did to lead up to it, I'd want, oh, they were the big, you know, we're going to be the big knights of the far right. We're going to be the knights who tell Biden nay, the knights who say nay. That was, all right. Hazmat Gaetz, Page of Cups. It was upsetting. The whole thing was upsetting. 5 of Cups, Sun card, Strength card, Death card. Oh, they're coming for you. The committee is coming. Ask not for whom the committee is coming. It comes for thee. He was feeling weak. It didn't work. All of that upheaval and fear and what have you, it didn't even work. But bringing to light. One more thing, bringing down the hazmat suit. The hazmat suit with the big boy burger sculpture hair, statue hair. Anyway. Hey, okay. What? Oh, I can't see the chat. It's gone by, but there was something about Harry Potter. Anyway, at 102, we are down to Barbara Cole had a question. 102. Can you look at this? Will Amrullah Saleh, who has basically deemed himself the Afghan interim president, will he be protected by Biden in the US? So I looked this up. There's a guy, his name is Amrullah Saleh, and he has basically said, dibs, I'm the Afghan president. And he's tweeting out all this stuff about, he's having people tweet out about corruption and humanitarian, trying to organize humanitarian supplies and on and on and on. I mean, for what it's worth, it looks like he's really stood up to the plate. And he calls the Taliban, he calls them the Talibs. Dave's asking, is Jordan married? If so, is his wife deaf and blind? Well, deaf, certainly. Oh. Deaf. Oh. All right. Amrullah Saleh. Trying to piece the country back together. 4 of Pentacles, collapse. 3 of Pentacles, trying to organize supplies. Tower, collapse. King of Pentacles, minimize the corruption, and actually get stuff moving out. Try to keep some pretense of a functioning government. I don't know how long he's going to be there, but he's doing some work. I don't know how this guy gets to call dibs. Dibs, I'm president of the country. So what's going to happen to you, Amrullah Saleh? Of course he's ambitious. Oh, 10 of Swords. I don't like that. I don't like that. Devil card. Sitting pretty's in the middle. Working is there. He's doing the work, but this is about corruption. Actually, it feels like he's going to make the wrong corrupt people upset. Yeeps. Let's see here. see. Judgment. Oh, the cold justice. He's trying to create stability, but it's, you know, that old expression, tempest in a teacup. It was a tempest in a teacup. Well, let's put it this way. Think of the teacup is Afghanistan, and there's a tempest in it, and he's trying to organize the tea inside the teacup. And that's not to minimize the pain and the grief that's going on there. I'm just saying, if the tempest in a teacup, yeah, it's not so easy to be in there trying to organize the actual liquid tea to make it drinkable. I hope you're going to be okay. I hope everybody's going to be okay, but terrifying. All right, we are at 106. Oh, Kate had a great question. Kate, I don't know if Kate's still with us. 0630. Okay, how would or will economic collapse in Afghanistan affect the worldwide economy? Cat Shepherd, you got the grim. Yes, exactly. Let's see here. Afghanistan, the collapse in Afghanistan, how will it affect the worldwide economy? And COVID's affecting the worldwide economy. I'm not even sure Afghanistan's going to make a ripple. Oh, thank you, Apple. Thank you. There's disappointment and sand. There's messages going out. This is all single small figures. It's COVID that's really the issue. The fall of Afghanistan politically, it doesn't feel huge. So I guess that's good. And at least it sounds like there'd be less pain in the world, and we like that. I don't know. That's all I'm getting. Pink, not gonna lie, you've got me saying that do in real life. Oh, do or do. Yeah, actually, I got that from Sarah. If you ever visit over on the Book Art Media channel at 4 o'clock for the Creative Sprints, she started that, and I ended up picking up on it. Oh, good. All right. All right, so we've got that one. And at 109, oh, thank you so much for still being here. You're so kind. 109, will damage from Ida. Oh, man. Oh, bless. Divine, send your energy down onto all who are affected by the hurricane, by the storms in the world. Pour your positive energy down, raise the vibration for the good of all, for safety, for health, for kindness, people working, so to help people work together. Fill the world with divine energy of the highest vibration. Thank you. Okay. Will damage from Ida be primarily to property and not lives? Let's hope. Ida's damage from Ida. It's a hurricane. King of Swords. Okay. Ace of Swords. Hermit. Hermit's good. Hermit means people getting out of the way. World card. It's the spiral. Objects. Police and others telling people to hunker down, get out of the way, do what needs to be done, and them listening. It's going to save lives that more people are willing to listen. Because this is the 16th anniversary of Katrina hitting New Orleans. So it, Macia says, watching the Bourbon Street live cameras as Ida comes in. Lots of looting going on. That's a shame. But again, we just, things can be replaced. It's people. It's people you can't replace. Path of the Storm. That feels like path, something about the path of the storm. Yeah, it's good that it is people's first rodeos. Use your wisdom. Don't do stupid stuff. This might be some of that looting you were talking about. People will get through. It's ugly. It's an ugly storm. It does feel like it's going to. Please tell me if I'm correct here, but it's not going to stall. Thank heavens. Thank heavens. And also, we have a government in place who believes in governing and helping people when there are catastrophes. So, yay. Yay for a government that cares whether you live or die. Temperance. Burden. Cleanup. It's going to be a heck of a lot of cleanup. King of Cups. So there will be some loss of life, but it's the main thing I'm getting is just cleanup. And I'm getting a temperance card here, and I'm always happy to see a temperance card in a hurricane reading. So, hello, Deborah. Whew. Well, that's gonna do it for me for today. I've got 11, if not 12 questions done. Thank you so much for your patience today with all of my technical issues. And I cannot thank you enough. All right, so I will be back tomorrow. I'm here 365 days of the year, even if I have to, I don't know, stick my head out the window and yell. when the neighbors love that. Queen of Cups! Sword of Truth! Anyway, sorry, I hope I didn't just deafen you. I just realized I'm not using that microphone, I'm using this one, I'm sorry. So anyway, hang in there, everybody. And at 4 o'clock, I'm going to try to be over at media like usual to do creative sprints. But I will definitely be back tomorrow, no matter what it takes. I'll be here to take your 12 questions as close to noon as I can. You are wonderful, and thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Have a great day, everybody. I'll definitely see you tomorrow.